few weeks back, I went to a vintage swap meet near where I live, and I found something pretty cool. A late 60s battery powered animatronic bartender. The guy wanted $75 for it. He says it doesn't work. I talked him down to 60. When he does work, he makes himself a drink, shakes it up, puts it towards his mouth. His face turns red, and then smoke comes out of his ears. Actual smoke. As soon as I heard that, I knew I had to have it. So let me show you what it looks like. So I truly believe that I can fix anything. So in this video, we're going to get this guy working. The main culprit why the guy wouldn't turn on was there's a little rectangular piece of cardboard. You can see it right there on the bottom. That was what I needed to replace. The wiring to a couple of rivets and then a little switch with brass that would slide on top of those rivets just wasn't reliable enough consistently, so I replaced it. Jeez. Even though at this point I knew the toy was fully functioning, I still had to see what it looked like on the inside. So here I just kind of took the body apart and I wanted to check the inside and the gears and just kind of see how it worked. All right, so I managed to get our little bartender working here. It only took about 2 days worth of effort. Most of it had to do with reviewing all the electrical connections. So I just took my multimeter and see where like some of the connections had failed. So being from the late 60s, design was different back then. And the main problem was this little piece of cardboard. It had a couple of tiny wires soldered to it. And then this little tiny switch would pass back and forth across these rivets. And this piece of cardboard, it wasn't a very reliable switch. So that was the main problem. So I actually replaced it with a more modern switch on the back. Let's see if I can show it to you. Kind of a modern switch right here. So it's not true original parts anymore, but that's okay. At least I got it working. So go ahead and switch it on. Oh, shoot. Hold up. There we go. And smoke does come out of his ears still. It usually takes about twice for the smoke to come out. Let's see if it works. Shakes the martini. Pours it in the glass. Drinks the martini. His face should turn red. And then the smoke comes out of the ears. Let's give it a little more try. See if I can see the smoke come out. There's the smoke. Anyway, it was fun doing this. I was very happy I didn't have to take the face apart because inside the face is this tiny little metal canister with cotton, and that's where the oil is contained. And I'm surprised the oil is still there, but there's a little tiny element or a filament inside the canister that heats up and burns the oil, and that's where the smoke comes out. And there's even a tiny little bellows system that goes in and out when his jaw goes up and down. That's the bellows system that pushes air into this little container like this, and then that's how the air comes out of his ears with the smoke contained in it. But there's one other guy on YouTube that I found in Europe who restored a very similar, almost the same one, and he totally took the head apart, he took the container apart, he had to rebuild the whole little tiny bellows system, refilled the little container with oil. But I'm glad I didn't have to do that. We'll see how long the oil lasts. But yeah, if this is a helpful video, you liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks, everyone.